Probably the most important question for the day.
Metabolic colic. Am I saying that right? Metabolic colic. JM, are you going to write a book one day? I've written 4 books, actually. 2 ebooks, so those don't really count, and then 2 paperbacks. The first paperback book I ever wrote, it's called Cleansed and Abiding, A Proposed View of Christian Perfection. And that's where I took basically the 4 views of sanctification and holiness that kind of float around in theology and tried to synthesize them into what I think is a 5th view that pulls the strengths of all of them with the weaknesses of none. Don't know if I succeeded or not. I probably didn't. Probably 7 people know about that book. And then I've written another book, paperback, called You Want to Be Left Behind. And it's just a collection of like 10 essay chapters on different things having to do with end times. All of those are available on Amazon. You can just find me on Amazon. But will I write a real book, like a non-self-published book? I hate writing. This is a little known fact. I don't like to write. I don't script anything. The only thing we do at Disciple Dojo that's scripted are the Superhero Seminary videos, and those are like pulling teeth. So if I don't have anything that I think I could contribute in a book, honestly. I think that my contribution in the world is as a popularizer, as a discusser, as a explainer, just that kind of thing. I don't think it's as an author. So unless God tells me otherwise, I have no plans on writing a book anytime soon.
Respectfully, I think you're wrong, but that's all I'm going to say about that.
Well, now if somebody wants to take AI and cull my teachings and turn them into a book, then I would be happy to chat with them about that. And speaking of, Gregory, let's close it out. You've got something that you showed me that I thought was pretty awesome, but I want you to explain it to the viewers who are here.
Yeah, so I made a tool, which I'm going to show you the screen of it right now.
While you're doing that, real quick, there was a question. I want to answer this. It's from the Cripe Crew. It says, I'm coming out of a Reformed church and getting back to my UMC Wesleyan roots. What are some other good YouTube channels that approach scripture from an Arminian viewpoint? Check out Seedbed. Check out 7 Minute Seminary, which is either done by Asbury or done by Seedbed. And check out my friend Matt O'Reilly. I think his channel is The Theology Project. Those are good, solid resources. I would check those guys out. Okay, Gregory.
Great question, Cripe Crew. Some of the names are amazing, though. So yeah, I as a this 30-second concept here. As someone who grew up in church, I spent a long parts of my life sitting in church services and church teachings, and I had always liked to take notes. Being a nerd, I used to literally, like up until months ago, walk into church with a laptop, and while my pastor's preaching on Sunday morning, I'm there literally pounding through notes. I got logos windows open, and I'm cross-referencing, et cetera, et cetera. So I built a tool that uses AI to, long and the short of it is, transcribe any talking. And I'm going to give away for free, 100% free. Just ask for the link. As a matter of fact, we'll put the link where you can download it in the description of the video once we post the video after the fact. This is JM's interview with Nijay. It dropped on Sunday. Was about 1 hour and 45 minutes. My app took his interview, the audio of it, the two of them talking, and it summarized it. Obviously, it's using AI. Summarized it, and let me get my mouse over here. There. And in addition to summarizing it, pulls up things like, what are the main points? So it literally listened to JM and Nijay speak and summarized it. Here are the main points of what he spoke about. Let's say you want to find out, some of the references. These are the things that Nijay and JM spoke about while speaking about, in that interview. Nigel Spivey's work, Carmen Ives and Richard, that's Imes, and Richard Middleton, Ancient Sorcery in the Christian Prayer. Like, you can literally see it. In addition to that, There's also arguments, opposite of it. And then the nice one that I like is obviously also the full transcript. Welcome to Disciple Dojo. We had a great discussion here today with my friend, Dr. Nijay, and it's literally every single word of the transcript. So in addition to this transcript, it's broken it down into arguments, references, stories that, they spoke about, follow up. Like if Nijay said, one of the things you should probably do is go and follow up on so-and-so and so there. So if this seems value to you, the link to download it for free will be there. If this is something that you could use yourself, it is an app I built that'll take literally any audio. I use it when I go into work meetings. I use it at church. I use it when I'm in lectures for school. I literally just take my phone, put my phone down, turn on the app, record all the audio, give it to the app, and in 30 seconds, you get this type of results. That entire document was generated in under a minute, and no human hands touched it. All of this was literally just created by AI. The app costs $20 or something like that, and there's a free 7. And when I say free, it's not one of those jacked up free where we take your money and then you got to try to get it back. It's completely free. If you go sign up today, it's free, no charge at all on your credit card or anything. Use it, try it, test it. If you like it, keep it. If you don't, cancel it. But I thought, the audience here who's into Bible studies and stuff and, into, sitting in meetings and hearing people talk and you want to get deeper study of it, I thought you'd find that interesting. It's ActaScribe.ai.
ActaScribe, that's awesome. That is incredibly powerful technology. I can see so many uses for, especially for people like you said that love podcasts, or the JSK89. I wish I had something like this back in lecture days of college. Yeah, me too. Like having a transcript of all of Sean McDonough's Revelation course lectures would be mind-boggling.
Summaries with bullet points. Yeah. He said while he was speaking. I use it in meetings too. Like tomorrow, I'm flying out to go and talk to a customer. So I'm going to sit in their office for 2 hours and we're going to have a conversation. Yeah. What do you solve? How do I fix this? Blah, blah, blah. And when I walk out of the meeting, I will get those notes transcribed with every promise I made the customer. I told them I'll send them the invoice next week. I'll send them an estimate 2 weeks from now. I promised I'd send the plumber over to fix his toilet. All of those things will be listed off there so I can act on them, because I found in my professional life, you either can sit in a meeting and take notes, or you can sit in the meeting and be engaged. It's the either or. I have to be engaged, but the notes would be valuable to me as well. That's why I built this app.
Yeah, that's phenomenal, man. Viewers, this is why he's the Bible hacker. This is you hear all about the doom and gloom scenarios of AI. We're looking at some of the good uses for it that are going to have. Yeah, I could see this being revolutionary. So Disciple Dojo is happy to endorse and to help disseminate this app. So folks, go to the link just dropped in the chat below. Check it out. And very, very cool. Very cool.
Awesome. Hope you guys like it. Like I said, it's designed to be easy to use. You could do this with ChatGPT or something like that if you're a techie. I designed this so my 80-something-year-old mom out in the Caribbean can use this, and she uses this right now. It's literally 3 clicks, and boom, you get this thing generated and in your inbox. So it's easy to use.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So if something like this is involved, you may see a book by me at some point where I don't have to sit down and actually write, then yeah. But